Libra, I am Emma, and this is Chiron Intuitive. Today I'm doing a reading for you. This should have been your July reading, but I know July is almost over, so I'm doing a Leo reading for you. Yes. So we have Leo moving to the sun today when I'm filming this. We also have Venus going retrograde and Mercury in Leo as well. So a lot of things are going to be kind of, Leo's a very like in your face, like think of like center of stage, like everything's going to be out in the open usually, right? Because Leo is all about attention. The sun is about shining, bringing something, being in the spotlight. So I don't know, I'm getting like a lot of things could be coming to the surface in general for a lot of people. With Venus in retrograde, there can also be a reflection of past relationships, especially you being ruled by Venus. So you might feel it a little bit more than others. What else? And then the Mercury in Leo, so bold communication. Also, there could be drama. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of drama stuff going on. So, yeah. So let's get started. I did do a pre-shuffle for you. Your oracle card is relieving suffering and move beyond pain. Nice. All right. If you're a Libra rising, this transit will be happening in your 11th house of hopes and aspirations, communities. I would say like social groups, friend groups. So yeah. Yay. All right, let's get started. What's going on? What's going on for Libra? For some of you, there could be unfinished business here or something that isn't over. Oh my gosh, did I even read your oracle? It says relieving suffering, move beyond the pain. So this card is actually about understanding that life is full of good moments and bad moments, just like the flowers here. The red flowers are like suffering, the white flowers is about hope and good memories and good moments. And just realizing that life is just, you know, full of tragedy and beautiful moments, and that's just how life goes, ups and downs. And it's kind of like once you kind of realize that, you can kind of move beyond suffering, right? Just realizing, hey, life has its moments, you know. This will pass, right? This too shall pass. Okay. But yeah, I feel like for some of you, there could be something that is left open-ended, right? Something that is still kind of emotionally pulling on you here. You could be feeling very like emotional. We have the Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's an emotional situation that's like in your emotional energy, in your field. You may feel like it's done because there hasn't been any movement, there hasn't been any changes. However, I want to say that there's something here also. One, I'm hearing for some of you moving in silence. Some of you could be moving in silence. So it looks like you're not doing anything, but there's something here going on underneath. For others of you, there could be a situation you think that like this is done because there's no movement, but little do you know, because we have the Seven of Swords, so this is kind of like deception, right? For some of you, this could be a commitment. Yeah, world, you think it's done. You think something here is done, but it's not. It's just at a pause for some of you. What is this at a pause? So maybe this could be something that you really want, we have the Magician. So this is something that you're trying to manifest, right? So this, for some of you, this could be a relationship. Like you could be manifesting a relationship to come back around. And you might think, well, like I want this relationship, but it's not like there's nothing happening, so it must be done. But no, it's just at a pause. It's at a pause. You think it's done, but it's at a pause. So, yeah, some of you, this could be a relationship. Let's see. But yeah, so that is kind of one thing I see happening for you the upcoming month. Is there going to be movement in this? I do see some sort of movement. Someone here approaching. It might actually catch you off guard for some of you. For some of you, you might be kind of waiting in the wrong direction. So you could be waiting for something to happen, particularly from like maybe one person, but then another person here might kind of catch you off guard. And like that's kind of what you've been waiting for, like what you need, but you might not see it that way. I don't know if that like makes sense. But for some, I'm like getting that. But I do see movement. Okay. But this is, Knight of Cups is a very slow moving, right? Because they want to make sure like they're following their heart, right? So it's kind of like the right timing, what feels right. They will move when it feels right. Whatever this will move when it feels best. So that's why things might be taking, you could be waiting for something here. Okay. Show me more about this. More. Ew, too many cards. Show me more. Some of you can be kind of, how can I put this? Libras in general, I feel like are major kind of, I don't want to say people pleasers, but you guys consider other people. There we go. You guys consider other people a lot of times over yourself. Compared to, for instance, like Aries is very more so like, I'm going to do what I want. Libra's more so like, what does everyone want? You know, what would be fair to everyone? And with Leo season being about self, ego, pride, there's something here where it's like you could be settling, you know, or having your needs not met because you're not asking for more, because you may feel like it's kind of unfair or selfish, but like this Leo season is about you needing to speak up and ask for more. Wherever in general, I'm not saying like certain area of your life, but you guys need to speak up and ask for more. Kind of put yourself first. Two of Wands. Okay, some of you could have a decision here. And decision could be really based off of like if you get what you want, right? I don't know if that makes sense, right? You may have a, should I leave or should I go? Because 2 wands can represent should I stay or go in a situation. And it's kind of like, well, like if I'm going to stay here, I feel like if you're going to stay, you need to ask for more so you can be fulfilled. Speak up for yourself. Yeah. What is going on? Ace of Swords. What did I say? You need to, because you may feel like you're not getting anything out of the situation. You feel neglected, left out in the cold, and you could be like, you need to speak up, right? Like, hey, for me to make my decision, like I need my needs to be met. And you also need to realize in certain situations where are you being fulfilled? Are you being seen? Are you being heard? Again, Leo's about center of attention, being in the front. Do you feel like your needs are being met in whatever this is? Okay. That can also be pertaining to the whatever you're waiting for to come in. You know, maybe you need to ask yourself, well, if this relationship comes back around or this thing comes back around, is it going to fulfill me? Okay. Yeah. Also, there's a difference here. yes, your needs need to be met, but there's also something about being self-reliant. A lot of what you're looking for is probably within yourself. You already have it. Libras can kind of get the rep of being codependent, not being able to be on their own. They need someone else to kind of balance them out. And that can lead to kind of enmeshment or kind of losing themselves and their partner. And so for Leo season, this is a time for you to kind of figure out who you are on your own. Some of you, this might even be staying single or staying kind of like out of relationships, friendships, whatever, that you feel like you're losing yourself in. This is the time for you to figure out who you are, what your needs are personally, not in regards to a relationship, but like, what do Libra need? Like, Libra, what do I need to be fulfilled, to be happy, to feel safe on my own, right? And ask for that in relationships instead of doing whatever the other person wants. Okay. Especially in connections, because again, Venus is definitely retrograde here. When you invest into connections, Libra, you need to really think about yourself and not the other person. Yes, you want to make the other person happy, but there's also something about like making sure that your part of the deal, bargain, contract is also being fulfilled, right? It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, okay? And this is something you need to apply when you invest into anything, especially connections. You need to work also maybe on boundaries of having your fixed truth. We have the King of Swords, so that's why I'm saying that. Oh, that's why I'm saying that. But King of Swords is someone's like, these are my rules, these are my boundaries, this is what I want. And there's something here about you needing to reinforce your boundaries, your rules. And like, don't be so, I don't want to say submissive, but like, be more kind of like in control and take back your power. Okay. Especially we do have the Aries and Libra nodes. So there's something here about you needing to stand in your power when it comes to connections, relationships. Okay. You might see that in as you kind of reflect back on past relationships, it's like you can't really just blame the other person, but also be like, okay, did I speak up about my boundaries? Did I say what I need? You know, did I tell them what I need to feel happy? Did I speak up for myself? Was I always just, hoping that if I take care of this person, they eventually will kind of consider me? Because but the thing is about Libra is that, especially if you're a Libra rising, your counterpart is going to be Aries. Aries is very more, I want to do what I want to do. They don't really take time to kind of think about, they're very impulsive. They don't really think, they just do. And like, they just do whatever feels good to them. Right. So it could be kind of more of a selfish energy. And so that being your counterpart, you have to realize that your opposite is going to be like who you encounter. So you may encounter a lot of selfish people to show you that you need to be more selfish or more self-centered, like putting yourself first. Okay. What card is this that came out? Yeah, look at that, King of Wands. Okay, fire, passionate energy. This is someone who kind of is, they do whatever makes them happy, feels good. The negative of this could be like stepping on other people to get their way. But this is someone's like, I want to put my needs first. So some of you need to like take care of yourself, maybe your body, your health. But this is Leo season again. It's a time for you to be self-involved, okay, not relationship involved, okay, because I know Libra gets the rep of not being able to be alone. So I haven't been. It's funny because there's a whole thing with Ariana Grande and her Libra moon and her hopping relationship to relationship right now. So That's not really helping the case here, but show me more about this. Um, yeah, you may feel like you're being mean, or you're being, again, like self-centered. You're not considering others, and so like you may have like limiting beliefs about putting your needs first, because you may have dealt with a lot of people who are selfish, and so you're kind of like, I don't want to be like that. But this again, you need to take care of yourself. I'm repeating myself, so we're gonna keep pushing. Yeah, what you try to avoid is what you attract. So you trying to avoid being self-centered, you're going to attract people who are self-centered to kind of force you to open your eyes and see like your own ways of how you accommodate everyone, right? Because self-centered people is like, well, I need people to accommodate me. If Libra always going to think about me and never about themselves, oh, why not take advantage of Libra? What you avoid is what you attract. So keep that in mind. That's why Aries and Libra are on the axis here. Show me, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, you might feel kind of like tensed up. This might be like manifesting into your reality. Like I said, like you trying to avoid something is going to manifest, right? What you're running away from is going to manifest. And as a result, you're going to be heartbroken, disappointed. You may get betrayals, right? You feel like, wow, everyone is so selfish. And then you're going to go and repeat the same thing. Like, why do I attract everyone who's selfish? Well, it's because it's a mirror to show you, hey, you need to take yourself into consideration. This is about giving and taking. And as Libra, you're probably giving more than you're receiving. So you might experience a lot of unbalanced partnerships as a result of this. And I feel like this is a time for you to kind of reflect about your dynamics with other people and be like, one, ask yourself, like, what are my own personal needs? What do I need to be happy? You know, and don't say, well, I'm happy when other people are happy. No. What does Libra need to be happy? What are your own needs? What do you need to feel safe, secure, and good about yourself? Who are you outside of this connection, outside of this job, outside of this family, this marriage? Who are you? What are you? What do you need to thrive on your own, to live on your own? Right? And so when you go into connections, you know what you need, you know who you are, you know, well, you know, that's just not my thing. I don't agree with that. I respect your decision, you know, diplomatic, I respect you, but no thank you. Or no, that's crossing my boundary, that's crossing the line for me, that's too much, no thank you. Okay, keep that in mind, because life is going to show you the same energy over and over again through different people until you kind of learn how to balance it, right? Because you don't want to go too self-centered, but we always want to find the middle ground. We have to kind of master our opposite. I feel like that's why we have North Node, South Node. We have to master both wheels here. Show me Two of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Some of you, there might be a relationship opportunity or a relationship that needs some hard work, that needs effort here to make it work. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah. Right now, there could be a relationship for some of you where you are experiencing this dynamic currently. You feel like this person's selfish. You guys might have to work that out. For some of you, if you're not in a relationship, there could be just a sense of you need to figure out, you know, how to not be so codependent in relationships. Or why are you so codependent in relationships? You know, what is that security that does this person give you that you feel like you don't have in yourself. Here, like, what are they providing you that you feel like you lack? It's funny because we have the Emperor here. I feel like this could be some of you, this could be a father wound. Some of you, this could be like a parent wound, maybe like from your parents. What else? I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, we have Four of Wands here. So that's about like family. That could be upbringing, your foundations here, how you're raised. But yeah, that's kind of all I have for you, Leo season. Like I said, I feel like you could be reading on a relationship here. I do see it coming, but just in the right time, when it feels right, when it's natural, and when it's genuine. But I don't know. I can't say this happens. This could kind of unfold throughout Leo season, but there is a sense of you needing to be independent, be on your own. Okay, so I'm gonna pull you a spirit guide, a spirit animal out of my spirit animal deck to help you. So what is Libra's spirit animal for Leo season? What is Libra's? Ooh, okay. Tend to the small things. All right, tend to the small things. You might feel like, oh, it's no big deal. Every little thing matters, no matter how small, how big. Every little things matter. You might feel like, oh, well, that need is not really. Yes, it is. It's important. Oh, I need this person to respond faster to me. Oh, but that's so small. No, that matters. That's what you need to feel safe. That's what matters here. Okay? Nothing is too small to be unimportant, especially if it's what makes you happy. So Libra, I'm going to end it here. I wish you the best of luck and happy Leo season. Bye.